the spear as he goes around the bend. But I think they know exactly where he is, especially with Scout roaming all the way around with the Ghost. As Raptors actually go flash and say, well, you got to trade your flash if you want to get me in, that he will. So first blood is given over
soon, and that's when they can really start to impact the map.
Sponge actually down a level here, just going to get Cataclysm. Doesn't want to have to flash out of this. And does a bit of damage to Raptor. Flashes into the bush just to die.
Just flash out the Cataclysm.
Just going to go ahead and take a Drake with the pressure he has in bot. As in they go on a Scout, and here is the Jarvan once again, and Sponge actually is roaming up from the river. Raptor getting pretty low himself, as even from downtown, gonna force him into an awkward spot, and that allows Scout actually to pick up the kill.
Yeah, I think Titanium had a look at the Mantra W. That's a long route.
And now we're going to see the route come in, and Diablo not going to finish him off just yet. Kellen does flash away. Route comes in from the Rise as Taeyeon extremely low, and now we got a very fast Rise. Just going to flash on over and say, I will take kills number 3 and number 4. Thank you very much.
I honestly wasn't sure about...
We do see that Raptor is in mid once again. Still don't have this first streak taken. I would have assumed that Sponge at some point would have been able to, but now he gets sweeped over the wall and kind of just combo down. He is able to shield up and flash, but it's still not enough to save his life. As Vikla is feeling pretty good about his Azir, also has 2 kills under his belt, and will actually be able to match Scout in terms of power.
Another time where Sponge gets picked off around mid.
Able to be proactive on Pantheon, especially with the Rise that's in this position, just feels really rough. As now we have a TP coming in and the Pantheon, so eventually Clear will die. They're using quite a lot to take him down. They're going to give this kill over to Diablo as he picks up his first.
Yeah. I also like the fact they went for the tower first to make the kill really easy. And Pleda keeps going for the Mantra W, which, I mean, for Karma players seems like a no-brainer, but the amount of Karma is like...
During play-by-play, I feel like maybe 0.01% would know what I'm talking about. Kingen doesn't have flash, and now he's just dead. And Vikla and Raptor have just been playing together this whole game. They're like, no, we're...
Still miles away right now. Your AD carry is going to be very late.
Yeah, I mean, Bubble also going to miss. Kellen gets poked out a bit.
TP flank coming in. Sion's right behind them.
Yeah, we have the tidal wave as well, looking to catch the 2 of them, and that he does into the bubble. BNK FearX set up nicely as, what was that? They realm warped right into their death, at least for Sponge. They realm warp in, and they're like, here, take my jungler. Goodbye.
Super confusing plays.
Here, he's like, no, I get to play with Raptor. He's my duo.
Yeah, this time Sponge delivers himself. And then Kingen just leaves.
See you, nerd. Wait, he has the Rift Herald. Surely he just... No.
Oh, my
He's dead. I mean, it's the right play, but it's still hilarious.
Man, the solo laners are doing Sponge. BNK FearX put down is relieving Feldep. Gonna pick up the Mountain Dragon here.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty difficult to just run at them, even with your Fed Rise. Okay, they're going to look for Vikla, but 0 follow-up. And in goes Clear. Bubble is going to get flashed. Diablo gets stunned, and he's just dead. And that's the guy that you really need to protect at this point. Sponge also going to fall apart once again. As they get the couple of kills, they get the turret, and now they can just go back to taking that Drake that they wanted.
Yeah, Nongshim try and snap, force, and engage with the Pantheon route. Stun, sorry.
And Nongshim just really have not figured it out right now. And even though they had that lead, they're just not able to capitalize at all.
Yeah. Oh, they're looking for a play now on a Vikla.
Yeah, but like, who's flanking who here? I think Sponge might die again. Yeah, no, I don't think it. I know it. He's dead. Kellen gets focused, but he's not the main target. Double flash taken by Vikla, as Vikla will die. But at the same time, I think BNK FearX are okay with it because they have a big lead here with the rest of their members. Taeyeon has a front line, and he has a full health bar, and he's just able to hop forward. Diablo's like, where did my team go? As Pleda is able to stick right next to him, and BNK FearX win a nice fight.
I think there's a couple of things going on here. I think the Sion is proving to be significantly more useful than the Jace. And I think
seen that coming off.
I think anyone in this game is proving to be more useful than Sponge right now. This Pantheon is not offering up much.
All right, they're looking for a turn here. There's the knock up into Diablo right on the corner.
You know what? Yeah, I do think this Ion as being significantly more useful than Baron. It's looking like they might finish Baron. Scout's moving over, can Realm Warp in to help.
I mean, Sponge technically could just ult. Instead, they're going to go for the turn here as they find Sponge once again. Scout kind of on his lonesome on the bottom side of this one. Nearly takes Taeun down. And now he got an ace in the hole, but that just leaves Diablo wide open for the sweep. As at least Scout is able to trade that one back. He's got the shielding from the Karma. We got 2 fights going on, essentially. Taeun trying to own this one on the bottom side, and Clear going 1v2 at the end of the day after Raptor falls. And it's messy, but I suppose BNK FearX just barely get the better end of that one.
I mean, it ends up being a 2-for-2 FearX, so...
Yeah. Do you remember game number 2 of T1 versus Genji that we
hit someone? He will do so much damage. And they are starting Baron. You know what? That might be your window, Scout. I would suggest you make your way over there. Not with the Realm Warp. It was just a minion.
Not sure about that ult in from Sponge. Just now Clear is going to go... okay. Kind of looks awkward there, but he does get behind the team, and also Scout, or rather Sponge is dead. So they got Sponge as he ulted in kind of by himself.
Oh, that was huge.
King actually...
Yeah, King and trading
that's the jungler.
No smite makes it so risky to go for the Baron. I thought he was just dead, but he actually turns it around pretty well. And now trying to defend here. Scout is waiting for an opportunity. They will just pick up the mid tower. Sponge is currently 0-7-3.
Just run at them. I feel like he needs someone to either run into him or for Sponge to
they're
send
going.
it. And speaking of which, he is going to send it. And the bubble is going to hit immediately. So Sponge just kind of has to get out of there immediately. As now they're going to turn in. The sweep catches both, and that's the one carry you were trying to play around. Although they did finally kill Clear. Did Gnomes him on the top side of this fight.
Yeah, Scout just throws it all out before he goes around mid.
Trying to keep Clear around. It's not really going to work, but Scout just walks up through the lack of vision, nearly takes Vikla down. Just like that, as Sponge goes in, puts up the Aegis, and dies. They get a flank, though. They're able to get in behind Taeun, who says, okay, I'll take you down with me. Double kill here for Vikla, and nobody is able to take down Taeun at the end of the day. A very broken engage from Gnomeshim that started off well, but FearX take them down.
Scout tries to snipe Vikla there, but unfortunately, him and Taeun are just too strong right now, able to turn it around. Realm Warp attempt was pretty cute, but unfortunately, they just don't really have a front line to offer any resistance. The 0-8-4 Pantheon not doing so hot, and BNK FearX will take first blood in this matchup and start the series 1-0. Taeun 8-1-8, feeling pretty good. I think BNK FearX are about that trade right now.
At least here for game number 1, you can see that Sponge very frustrated there on the camera. We know what he can do, it's just